Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We'll be checking out a video titled Behind the Scenes Footage from a Large Warehouse Fire. This is the Australian Fire Department going at it, and this is a YouTube channel called Fire and Rescue NSW, so New South Wales. Pretty wild to actually watch a video like this, because this is literally like a business facility where things actually happen. You know, so chemicals, electricity, products, you know, a lot of things are there. So we're gonna get to see them in action right now today. So I'm pretty excited, but also a little bit disappointed, because obviously a lot of, you know, investments in products likely were lost in this unfortunate fire. So all the best to the folks who were involved, and if you guys know anything more about this situation, let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching this video as usual. If you have any recommendations related to Australia, whatever it is, recommend it in the comment section, or preferably click that link in the pinned comment section where you can recommend videos about Australia, even music, because I actually want to start to check out a lot of Australian music, which I think would be quite fun. So thank you guys for watching. Without further ado, let's check it out. Alarm factory? Wait, alarm? Like actually alarm factory? Wow, that's actually pretty sad. Like, I really hope this was not, you know, like arson or something like that. Oh, wow. That's a massive fire.
200 litre drums, 1,000 litre containers, and various other imported cylinders. Totally involved in fire. We have numerous explosions occurring.
What are these? That's a lot of cans right there. Like sprays. Oh my god, those are usually highly flammable. Like, I genuinely don't know if what like those are, but they are highly flammable. But damn, these things at the front are like already burnt so badly.
At this stage, we're attempting to set up cut-off on the Bravo and Delta side. Confirming we will require the 10th alarm. We have 2 ground monitors directly attacking the fire. We have one line of 70 on the Bravo edge. Further message to follow. We'll try and get an AP in to here.
Is this a girl right here? That's so cool if that's a girl. By the way, a lot of you guys are volunteer firefighters. Like, I don't know. To be honest, there probably are American volunteer firefighters in the United States that actually volunteer. Not outside, obviously, because obviously a lot of firefighters in the United States do go to other countries in the case of like a, you know, situation, right? But I'm not sure if I've ever heard an American say, yo, I volunteer as a firefighter. I don't think I've ever heard that. So it's pretty cool that you guys actually have so many people who volunteer to do that. Pretty amazing.
To go to pump the 98 slate position, to start setting up a water relay in here, over. We're going to need a lot of water for this fire. All incoming trucks, they're going to need their BA. If they can report with BA immediately to the entrance to this premise. Over. Pete, I'm now taking over as Alpha.
What the hell is this? What is this? I don't, like, that looks like a tank. Like, what if this, oh my god, bro, being a firefighter is just, man, this may look easy, but I stand close enough to things that are flammable before, not flammable, but that are fires, and the heat, the radiation is nothing to mess with, you know? So I don't know, man. This is a tough job.
Alpha Sector Commander, over.
I never knew you could do that. I never knew you could actually like create like a. Shh. I never knew that. Like, I thought somebody had to be holding it. That's pretty cool. No. No, that fire is going, bro.
Alpha Sector Commander to IC.
I think we're close to pulling back. Right?
Yeah, I think so. I pulled Bridie back.
Have we got anyone inside still?
Only 77 crew.
Inside where?
If they set a monitor up, yeah, get him out. Let them set those lines up.
Info 78, all internal crews, can you please make your way out?
Yo, what is this? But they said it was like an alarm. Okay, I was at 214. I'm gonna try to remember that because I don't want to miss where I'm at. It says 14th alarm factory fire. I don't get it. Like 14th alarm. Maybe this is the 14th alarm and it's a factory fire. Ah, it probably is that actually. I think I misunderstood it.
Can you please make your way out?
Oh, wow. Oh, that's probably like a helicopter.
Yeah, Hugh, massive fire. This fire is burning out of control. It is what we call in the expanding phase, which means out of control. We've got more than 100 firefighters here off 25 odd fire trucks. They're working to get around the fire to stop it from spreading. We've got chemicals on fire. We've got gas cylinders exploding. Extremely dangerous fire for our firefighters.
As you're aware, just before 2 o'clock this afternoon, we got the first of numerous 000 calls to a fire in the Cleanaway chemical waste recycling facility. Crews responded immediately from surrounding stations. By the time they arrived, there was already a very well-developed fire. The fire was spreading from stored material outside the building into 2 adjacent buildings on the premises. Firefighters commenced initially an internal attack. However, conditions proved too intense and it was too dangerous to keep the firefighters in location. They subsequently set up unstaffed hose lines that were fixed in position to enable a cut-off to stop the fire from spreading to other parts of the chemical storage in the building, and that's been very effective at stopping the main fire in the main building from getting worse. We've had 40 fire trucks, 150 firefighters with a whole range of specialist equipment, including aerial appliances, our drones for both video and chemical detection, and we've also had our specialist hazmat officers on site. Firefighters have now been able to contain the fire. There's still one area in a second building where there's a substantial amount of fire, and firefighting operations will continue throughout the night. In place, we've put some evacuation alerts to local residents, and we're currently in the process of reviewing those and we'll be able to update advice to residents in the not too distant future. We put in an 800-metre exclusion zone. That was due to the risk there was a large number of explosions during the firefighting operations early on, and also a very large black smoke plume. We wanted to make sure that people in the immediate area were protected and put that evacuation in place. We also put out recommendations to people further around to keep their windows and doors shut and avoid exposure to the smoke. The firefighters have been very proactive in trying to manage the runoff. We've got booms in place in some of the stormwater drains that have been affected. We've been liaising with the EPA, and we're also organising for the removal of the collected stormwater with sucker trucks to take that for proper disposal. And so operations are now just starting to scale down. We've had a very large demand on our firefighters because of the...
they actually got it done. I didn't want to interrupt Buddy talking, but they actually got it done, which I'm really proud of them. That was a serious fire. Like, it was very obvious it wasn't just a normal fire, but good God, man. That's like the worst. Okay. I don't know. I would say that's the worst fire. I think I would say electric fire is the worst fire. Y'all let me know what y'all think, because I do believe that an electric fire is like so much, way more dangerous. And is it like more uncontrollable? Maybe not. To be honest, maybe an electric fire is not as bad as a chemical fire, to be honest. If you guys are firefighters, because I've seen some of y'all say you know firefighters, so on and so forth. Let me know in the comment section, what type of fire would you consider the worst? I can actually go Google search, but interaction with y'all is just 10 times better than that. But I'm curious, at which fire is more dangerous and more difficult to actually handle in the case for a firefighter, obviously.
The high temperatures today, the intensity of the fire combined with those high temperatures meant that it was very demanding for our firefighters. We need to keep rotating people through. We've made good use of a number of aerial appliances, and they've been positioned around the premises, and they've been very effective at containing the fire to that property and stopping the fire from spreading to some of the neighbouring premises, which has been a very good outcome. So firefighting operations will continue for several more hours and probably through the night. We'll reduce the number of firefighters here, and then we'll also be looking to adjust the advice to the community and enable people to start returning to their premises.
We've continued operations here in St Mary's overnight with a focus on containing and managing the hazardous materials runoff. Yesterday, the prime consideration was the public safety with the messaging we put out, but simultaneously we were monitoring the environmental impacts of the runoff from this fire. We've successfully been deploying our drone technology around this. In the initial parts of the fire, this technology assisted us to determine the risks associated with the site and the most appropriate placement of our firefighting attack lines. And throughout today, we've been working with the New South Wales Environmental Protection Authority and Comcare and Safe Work New South Wales as the safety regulators to continue to assess the site safety. That drone technology has enabled us to fly drones internally to determine.
I'm just remembering that drones actually just came out, right? Well, not really, but they weren't really used for day-to-day stuff like this, which the drone is very helpful, honestly, because you can get like really, really up close and personal and view whatever is going on, to be honest. So pretty smart that you guys actually have drones, drone operators to investigate the fire and so on and so forth, because the eyes alone from a mile away cannot help you.
Determine where the areas are damaged and to identify the various elements that need to be addressed throughout the site today. It's also enabled us to work with the EPA to provide assurance to both the EPA and the community. And we've continued to monitor that with the EPA to provide assurance to the community that we're doing all we can to protect the environment.
Hey man, y'all did a good job, man. Dude, they did a good job, bro. My gosh. A recycle facility. Man, that's so sad, bruh. Do we have any comments? It's professional in all respect. Yes, great footage. Yes. Kaboom, great work. Yeah, you guys did absolutely phenomenal. Shout out to the police department in New South Wales. Y'all did freaking amazing. Like, I was just gonna check out a video, with the firefighters, just how the equipments look, so on and so forth. That's what I was gonna do, but I saw this. I was like, oh no, that is crazy. Let me check it out. So, shout out to firefighters. Like I've said this time and time again, a lot of people who are very important to society, we technically don't really realize until they have to either do their job or until they are not doing their jobs. It's like when you think about transport is so important, right? The ships, the truck drivers, right? Very, very important people. A lot of people overly just make these people seem as if they're just existing. But in reality, those guys control everything. And without them, we wouldn't have a lot of the things that we have. And it's just like the fire department. Without the fire department, dude, we are cooked. Because they learn how to deal with all these fires and, how to reduce the expansion and so on and so forth. We don't know nothing. We might, have an idea or something, but we don't know it like they do. So shout out to them, and shout out to any volunteer firefighter who actually watches this video. It is my respect to anyone who volunteers to do firefighting, because it's very dangerous, very risky, and it's also very useful, and you can save lives and properties and so on and so forth. So it's a freaking cool thing to do. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Please do like and subscribe. Any recommendations, leave those in the comment section down below. And yeah, I'm out of here. Peace.